YouTube fans, here again. I thought about doing this one for some time. From 1976, starring the late David Bowie in his first big break, his big first movie, I should say. That being The Man That Fell from Earth. This director did a lot of bizarre films, let's say, through the years. He did Eureka, he did Significant, Don't Look Now. He did that a lot of these very films. He's very good at making his films stylish. And at the time, he was looking for someone unknown. So he decided to go for a singer. And at the time, David Bowie was thin. He had his hair tied all ends. Remember the days when he did Life on Mars and C.G. Bay's Stardust and Major Tom and all that. So he felt he'd be ideal for the role in 1976 to star in this film. There is this one where you could say it's sci-fi, it's weird, it's bizarre, and it's so on. And I would say it is. It does have pacing issues, but I don't think it's a bad film. It's definitely stylish, it's slick where it wants to be. Again though, I'm not going to lie, it has pacing issues. So you get this one guy, does David Bowie, may he rest, and he's going down this hill, falling down the sand. And it's kind of a mind fuck this bit because you got the idea he's down and out, and he goes to this place where you fog things, and he fogs a ring which I'm assuming belongs to his wife. And the dealer says that you're not going to get your money back if you want, and you sure you want to do it? And he says, yeah. And he fogs a ring for a bit of this. But then the next breath, you see him as a billionaire, thinking, fucking hell, how much was this ring? Something like she's doing that much. So the next breath is he's big billionaire, he's big businessman, he's selling his company, and so on. And you've got a cheat, so you've got the idea he's a bit of a dirty old man, he's having it away with his students. Little bits of nudity, a bit of bonking, I mean, is it exciting? Not really. You've got this dirty old man having it away with his students. And this bit, I could take it or leave it. If I want to see naked girls, I'll just watch fucking porn. You know what I mean? I want to see naked young lasses running around, going with some guy old enough to be the fucking dad. I'll just watch fucking porn. I'll watch Debbie Does Diets. Because to me, this bit didn't really get me interested. It didn't get me excited. You could have just cut this scene and it would have done fuck all to the film. Wouldn't have done anything. Because after faith through the film, he's talking about he doesn't need the women anymore, doesn't need the sex, doesn't need the drugs, and so on. And he meets up with David Bowie. He's come up this date at Benson. But before that, he meets a girl on the way. This actress has been in a lot of things. I mean, loads of things. She was in Tube, Wingsurfing. Remember me referring that to the Wingsurfing. She was known for being in The Blob, the dud one, the remake one. She's been in a lot of other films. I remember being in Annabelle 3 in 3D. Been in loads of things. I also remember being the mum in Tat's Eyes, the last story of the film Tat's Eyes. I don't know if it's bad, it's one of her early films. It only looks like she's in her 20s when she did this. I also remember being in American Graffiti and all. And she meets up with David Bowie, and you got an idea it's going to be a love interest. There's a bit where he passes out, and he's got a nose bleed, and she helps him out in his elevator. Then halfway through the film, they end up becoming mates. They go to church. She has a sing song, very nice. Then halfway through the film, they become mates. There's a bit where she says a line like, "Are you an alien?" You get the idea, illegal alien, not alien as in alien in Mars or whatever planet he comes from. But there are bits where he has flashbacks for him and his wife, and he just look alien looking. I do like that. And I like the bits where it shows New York. I like that. So there are some good visions. There are some good filmography. Big word for me. There's a bit where David Bowie's looking at the beach and he got this laser coming out of the water. I love the effect in that, for that era. I thought, yeah, it's pretty good. This is like, one day before Star Wars. So there are some good physical effects in it. Very stylish. There are bits where I just feel it's a bit of pacing. So the bonking bit. Yeah, I like seeing a naked girl like the next red-blooded male, but seriously, come on, I want to see that. I watch fucking porn. And other bits where I just felt the film dragged a bit. I just want to see more about David Bowie. I want to know more about the planet he come from, why he come on Earth, and all this. And it's like, it didn't even explain in the film why he never aged. Everybody else ages in the film, but David Bowie still looks like he's 20 something, which I imagine he would have been 20 when this film come out. And so on. It's still not bad for what it was. But there's the best bit in the film. I do remember the MPA and the Board of Censor shit wanted this cutting out. Funny, you got nudity and all this, and lung girls, fucking bus and everything. But this bit they wanted cutting out. And there's a bit where there's going to be like a sex scene between David Bowie and the woman. As he's knocking on the door, David Bowie reveals what he really looks like. Alien eyeballs, slap head. Good makeup effect, I've got to admit. This bit was sort of like a sci-fi mixed with horror. Sci-fi mixed with horror. And he walks across the door and he rubs his fingers on her face like that, and she does actually piss herself. I'm not talking dirty, I mean she pisses herself with fear. Now whether she urinated herself for real or it's some effect, I do not know. I'd love, even though it's a bit of an surprising thing to ask this actress, but I'd love to ask her, did she actually let herself down there for this film? I know it's embarrassing, but you know, it's acting and so on. Like, think about it. 1972, Last House on the Left, one of the most disturbing scenes in movie history, where the bad guy says to the girl, piss your pants, and she did actually do it for real. Not being dirty, she did really herself. There's a bit of that where I wonder whether she actually urinated for real to make that sense of fear, to make it more authentic. That's all I'm saying. So there's going to be like a set scene. There's a bit where David Bowie's having flashbacks about he does it in space. She has a panic attack, naturally so, he's an alien. And then it cuts off him just standing there. I didn't really mind that scene. I thought it was a bit of sci-fi. I thought it was a bit of horror. Then there's a bit where they're doing experiments on him. I could take it or leave it. There's a bit where they cut his nipple in half. Didn't really want to see that. And then for some reason, you get characters halfway through the film and it don't really make any sense. You got one guy, he's been in a lot of films. You might remember me Never Say Never Again. I had to pause the time because my cough's being up, but I'm about to say it again. You might remember him in Never Say Never Again. He was the one that played Felix Leiter. He was funny enough as a different race than he actually played Felix. And he also played in Offend Other Nerds. Been that a few films. You know, he played in a film called I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. You might remember that. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. So he's been in a few films, his actor. So, again, I could take him or leave him. You get to see him in the nud. Why? I don't fucking know. The movie doesn't tell you why. Same as the movie does not tell you why David Bowie looks like he's in his 20s and other people are aging halfway through the film. You got one guy in it, he gets killed by these weirdos who are wearing helmets. Why are they wearing helmets? The director doesn't tell you why. And they throw him out the window. Don't ask me why they killed him. I know I fucking dare. I don't think even the director did. I think he was just being arty-fire at that bit. Then he meets his girl. She's a lot older. You've got the idea she's on the rock and roll, meaning she's boozing her life away. There's a bit where he thinks he's going to shoot her, but he shoots blank bullets. An excuse for bonking. And then it's got a couple of days later. It's near Christmas. She's crying because she's on the brins. You got the idea she dies, but they don't actually mention her dying. Then David Bowie still looks young. He's got his mate who's now old. He talks to David Bowie. He smiles, says life goes on. He puts his hat like that. It pauses. End of movie. But like I said, I don't mind The Man That Fell from Earth. When I say it's sci-fi, there's some sci-fi moments in it. Without me coughing, I do apologise. As you know, I do got an annoying cough. So I try to do the best I can do. Hopefully it will go when this test infection goes. Right, moving on. So, there are bits where you can see sci-fi in it. I like the bits where he's having the fast parts and he's showing as an alien. I like the bits where he feels what he really looks like. But I don't think they delve too much into that. They don't tell why he's not aging, but everyone else is aging. I mean, I won't ask about the experiments he did in real life, that would have happened. And they would have been that the main either. You got the idea that he put something in his eye, he uses half his eye lens, which in real life we all know that David Bowie had 2 different eye colours in his eyes. So that's his excuse to put that in. I don't fucking know. So this is one thing with the film doesn't go where you want it to go. It cuts and changes in different sections and it drags in areas where, you know what I mean? I felt it would have been better to show him after fast parts where he's in space, explain why he's gone on Earth. Some of the stylish bits are done, but some bits are overdone, if you know what I mean. But for his first performance, for David Bowie, I don't think he did a bad job. There's bits where I feel he's wooden, but Dan, if you would have given it to more of an actor, you would have got a better performance. But saying that, for his first acting role, I don't think it's that bad. He was a fucking shit actor. He should just stick to singing. What's Mick Jagger? What's his acting? When he talks Cockney. Imagine if he got the role, The Man That Fell from Earth, when he's talking Cockney. How laughable would that have been if Mick Jagger got the role? So I do mind David Bowie. There's bits where his acting's a bit off. But as he's never acted before, I can let that fly over my head. But the bits in it where I think he does a good performance. So that's The Man That Fell from Earth. Come out in 1976. I wouldn't say it's a classic, but it's not a bad performance. Would have watched it again. Probably there's nothing on TV, but it's not something I'd watch again and again and again and again. But a 2-star. I don't think it was great, but I don't think it was bad. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.